Hello and welcome everyone to our S46 DSFL Draft. I know the title and thumbnail's a bit off, but that's because YouTube doesn't seem to like me very much. I am the host of this stream. I am Darkness Rising. I am your ISFL Commissioner. I am joined by a bunch of lovely and wonderful GMs who will be introducing people to their first ever draft in the league. They will go ahead and start to introduce themselves now.
Chicken Lips. I'm the GM of Minnesota and the North's worst nightmare.
Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy Triceracop here from Bondi Beach. Happy to be drafting people. Yeah.
G2019, aka Scani. I'm a GM for the Norfolk Seawolves. I'll be reading a little bit of Norfolk, but mostly be handling Tijuana's picks tonight.
Thor Dangerson, co-GM underneath Bamford for Portland Pythons.
Hi, I'm the Hubian. I'm also GM for Bondi Beach, and I'll be reading for London today.
Hi, I'm T-Money. I'm co-GM with Scani of Norfolk, and for the parts that Scani won't be reading, I'll be reading for Norfolk.
What's up? I'm Waldo. I'm the GM of the Dallas Bird Dogs, and I'll be reading for, you guessed it, the Dallas Bird Dogs. I know, exciting development.
So that is our team for this draft. And just always before starting, I know a lot of people will probably love to be drafted very high, first round, one overall, etc. But in the end, in this league, wherever you get drafted, it does not matter. You can always be a superstar, a Hall of Famer. You can always climb from last pick to first pick into the ISFL draft. Use it as motivation. Don't become upset or anything, because there are a lot of amazing uses around in this class. So, with that all out of the way, we can start with the number one pick of Norfolk. If Norfolk wants to take us away.
Yeah. Sorry, I was waiting for the slide to change. Yeah, with the first overall pick in the season 46 DSFL Draft, Norfolk selects Roquefort Cotswold. A mouse, first overall. Is Norfolk insane? Maybe. Norfolk is ecstatic to bring Roquefort here and bring stability to a secondary that has been decimated in recent seasons and is looking to recover from some recent call-ups as well. Additionally, everyone in the war room is excited to bring a first-time user to the team and bring their level of excitement with them. Congrats to Dill Parl, and welcome to the Seawolves.
Congratulations to our newest number one pick in the DSL draft. If you've been around rookie servers or general servers, he's been everywhere, so it's not very surprising to see a very notable name here go at the first pick. Okay, moving on, London Royals, you have pick number 2.
With the second overall pick, the London Royals select Maurice Mo Money Gunna, user Agorica. We're hoping this user will do the rest of the league what his namesake did to the Romanovs. Welcome to royalty, Mr. Mo Money, where the riches flow for those with the crown. He'll be sacking peasants, quarterbacks, and bringing great glory to our empire. Shots fired, go Gunna.
I know as well, Gorka's Discord, so Star Dardan being very active. I know he's already trying to get into the behind the scenes with applying for both ISFL and DSFL HO interns. So I definitely expect London to have a person who's going to be very involved in the future of their team. Pick number 3 belongs to the Minnesota Grey Ducks.
Yep. So with the third overall pick, Minnesota is going to take user OK Nam, player Dunkler Sowerwine, defensive end. There are so many prospects we wanted to grab here. So many with first overall potential, really. Dunkler got picked up as a waiver for us last season. and has just been an absolute gem in the locker room. And, talking with him, it's been wonderful. He's just a joy to have around. Welcome home, Dunkler.
And nice and quick there. We're going to have a new rookie holding down the line of the Grey Ducks. Pick number 4, we're going all the way to Australia for the Bondi Beach Buccaneers.
That's right. With the 4th overall pick, the Bondi Beach Buccaneers select Walter Yinsid, cornerback. That's right. Get ready to speak Australian, buddy. Yinsid immediately stood out as an active user. We were super pleased with their energy and excitement for the league during scouting and also in both Discord servers. Appreciate how active they've been in the community, and we are excited to get Yinsid onto the field and anchor down our new secondary.
If you need some help learning Australian, just reach out, let me know. I've got you. Also, a shout out, it's actually Australia Day today, so this is how I'm celebrating our National Day.
Fuck yeah, baby!
Do you think there's an Australian language?
Of course, mate.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so moving a...
What's that one word that is really used a lot?
G'day.
No.
Next pick. Next pick.
And next pick, moving swiftly, goes to pick 5 for Portland Pythons.
With the number 5 pick, Portland selects Brad Wolf, wide receiver. Who let the dogs out? Portland did. Brad Wolf entranced us with his amazing media and his overall excitement for the league. We're excited to welcome him as their newest snake. We're here where he will undeniably be vital to our passing game for the foreseeable future. Woof, woof.
I very much
That was a top
appreciate
intro.
Wolves.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. But we're going to keep on sticking with some dogs as we're moving to the Dallas Bird Dogs with pick number 6.
Yes. With the 6th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select Reginald Hammerfall, otherwise known as user Fan Gorn, running back. And, we just got rid of one Reginald at running back, and you know what? We just couldn't live without the best name in football. We picked up who we think is one of the best new users in this draft class so late in our first round, and we cannot be more excited. He will immediately be one of the best running backs in the DSFL, we think, and every other GM who let us have him will suffer the pain of his elite running game. So thank you, every DSFL GM. We love all of you. Thank you for the one laugh. I appreciate it. Write that one myself.
It was a good one. It was worth it.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
behave.
you. I'll be here all night.
Unfortunately. And...
You invited me.
Shh. But unfortunately, we get to see Kansas City Coyotes pick here with pick number 7. Which is me, isn't it? Right. So, with...
Good job.
No, why do I have Tier 1 open then? Never mind.
Boo, Kamish, boo.
Woo,
Boo.
Josh, awesome.
You're
Josh,
crushing it.
awesome. KCC. There we go. Round 1 with this. Pick number 7. KCC have selected Tim Riggins, Shah Dude, tight end. When it came to our pick, it became obvious when our top player on our board was still there. Shah Dude has been active in chat and we had a great scouting conversation with. We believe Shah Dude will be a solid player for us and even better user for us. Will bring a lot to the team, opening to helping the team where need be. And then we shall round out the first round with the current Ultimate champions, Tijuana Luchadors, with pick 8.
And at pick 8, the Tijuana Luchadors select Luke Larock, defensive end, user Blix900. And they had this to say: when we picked up Luke Larock off the trade deadline waivers, we added what would be another key piece to the defense that would lead us to back-to-back Ultimates. So when they fell to us at number 8, we couldn't resist picking up a great player, Luke Larac, and the great person, Blix. Welcome back to Tijuana, Blix.
Indeed, a user coming from the SHL already joined the sim team, so they're gonna be very rich and have no problems with money. We get to now move into the second round. We go back to the Norfolk Seawolves with pick 9.
With pick number 9, the Norfolk and first pick in the second round. Sorry, I was moving my notes around. The Norfolk Seawolves select Ranch Pizza Man. Pizza. Whether you're a fan of ranch on your pizza or not, the value here was undeniable, and we couldn't resist making NC the first recreate picked in the draft. He's a fun personality. He's super active in the league in both jobs and chat, and we think he'll help continue to make our locker room and war room outstanding places to be. Welcome to Norfolk, NC.
What a reach.
Also, interesting note that when we were in the first round, I said the first team to take a recreate, I would kick in the nuts, and we were the first ones to take one, so I guess I'm going to find a way to kick myself in the nuts.
I believe in you.
For a reason.
That will be some great flexibility. Alright, we are moving to pick 10, which belongs to the London Royals.
With pick 10, with the 10th overall pick, the London Royals select Moody Poop Eater, Ask Madden, cornerback. London has had plenty of crap thrown their way over the past 2 seasons, so we finally did something about it and got us someone to eat it for us. We expect him to be a vacuum on defense for many seasons.
What a reach.
That if you know the name, you know the users, you understand. If you don't, he just looks very weird.
Well, he looks very weird regardless, but...
True. Most British people do.
The Australian isn't talking.
Hey. Today I get to insult the British people.
Next pick.
Quick, next pick. So,
This is a long draft, please.
to save us, we're going to go to the Minnesota Grey Dogs with pick 11.
So with the 11th overall pick, Minnesota is going to take Dominic Reynolds, soon to be offensive lineman, user Standard Dan. Time to bring the standard to Minnesota O-line. Standard Dan was a joy to scout, and his potential is immense. A true first-round user talent that possibly fell because he's planning on switching to offensive line. But we couldn't pass the opportunity to scoop up his fantasy football head and bring him back to Minnesota. Can't wait to see what he brings to our locker room atmosphere as he helps block for one of the most dangerous running back duos in the league.
All right, with the 12th overall pick, Bondi Beach select winged bard Travarion Bernadrick from BYU. That's right. Get ready to learn Australian, buddy. Now we're going to a season with a new QB. We want to make sure they had access to as many weapons as possible. This is a dynamic playmaker in the Prospect Bowl, active yapper in the rookie Discord, media writer, continuing that Bondi legacy. Wingbard is going to be the perfect start to our new high-flying offense.
Indeed, they will fit in very well there. Portland Python to keep us going with pick 13.
Why do I always follow up that voice? With overall pick 13, whatever, however it goes, Portland takes wide kicker punter Edith Nickelback. We're extremely excited to welcome the Queen of Wiggles to Portland. We had a very excellent scouting conversation with Kari, and her enthusiasm for fighting in the SHL is nearly unrivaled. That's it.
That's it. Short and sweet, how we like it.
Heck yeah.
Pick 14, back to the Dallas Bird Dogs.
Oh, that's me. Ugh. Oh no. With the 14th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select, Lord forgive me, Gibbity Giat Ohio Rizzler, tight end, your cornerback, user Cloud. I am so sorry that all of you had to read and see this name. Seriously, it's a prime example of brain rot. However, This user is not an example of brainwad. Cloud is a fantastic veteran user, and we're so excited and glad that we were able to nab them where we could, so they can anchor the secondary for this year and for the future. Welcome to Dallas. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I apologize for you having to say that name, but that's what happens when you pick him.
This is terrible.
W Riz, bro.
Yeah, my 6th grade. I know exactly what that is now.
Rookie chat's going ham right now with the Riz.
Dude, Rookie Chat's been going ham since the draft started.
Yeah, can we have a
bless him.
shout out for Rookie Chat? Rookie Chat is just popping right now, and you just love to see it.
I have it
Yeah,
pulled
get
up
it going,
now,
Rookie chat.
and it's just 1,500 messages a second.
Very much so. We'll see if they stay popping for this next pick of KCC's. With the 15th overall pick, they have selected Diglesta
Hardunkacha.
Hardunkacha. Why do people pick hard names? User Connor M123, who is O-line. They GMs had this to say. You know it's a good pick when other GMs get upset right after you pick a prospect. Connor is a great locker room presence to have, and we were shocked he was still available here. Him being open to playing any position made this a no-brain decision. Super lucky and excited to have Connor join KCC. So it looks like he's joining either Kelsey Render might become a little bit out of date, but it's always good to have flexible players in the DSFL. And then finally, to end the second round, we are going back to the Tijuana Luchadors.
And the Luchadors, with the 16th overall pick, will select Bob Kronkowski, tight end, Papalinator? Something like that. Papalinator. With a massive sized hole in our tight end space, we decided to fill that hole with Bob Kronkowski. He's a great player, and we are looking forward to seeing his Velcro hands in action. Welcome to Tijuana.
Okay, we move into the third round of our DSFL draft, and we are having Norfolk back on the clock.
With the first pick in the third round, 17th overall, Norfolk selects Rush Hardman, user Thunder Titan. How? Everyone always says it, but how did the top earner fall this far? We love Thunder Titan, and he fits a huge area of need, slotting in as our top linebacker from the get-go. With his fun personality, graphics prowess, and league experience, we can't wait to see Hardman out there in a Seawolves uniform.
Gonna be sad seeing him in different colours, but Norfolk have got a very great user and a very rich one as well. Pick 18 is going back to the London Royals.
Yep. With the 18th overall pick, the London Royals select Honoris Salvatore, user Schwarzy, safety. Schwarzy, not to be confused with Shorzy, will be joining the team up north as we hope to lead the Royals in picks. Having the name of a former Roman emperor, there is nothing more fitting than to come home to royalty themselves. This time we hope he'll be doing the socking.
I do not recognize this name as royalty. Anyone know?
Roman.
Okay, crickets, that sounds like
Roman emperor.
Probably a king.
Gotcha. Okay,
A ruler.
good to know, and that is your history lesson for the day. Pick 19, moving along from that, is belonging to the Minnesota Grey Ducks.
Yeah, and with the 19th pick, Minnesota is going to take Soul King Brook, user 2 Socks. There are a few things in life that are just right together. Tom and Jerry, macaroni and cheese, SpongeBob and Patrick, and 2 Socks in Minnesota. He was one of the GMs that drafted both Huds and I, so we had to bring him back. We can't wait to bring him into the fold, and it'll feel like old times all over again. Welcome back, Socks.
Always good to see all GMs find their stomping grounds again. And moving forth, we are going back across the world to Australia with Bondi.
That's right. Get ready to learn Australian, buddy, with pick 20 of the DSFL Draft. Bondi Beach selects Maria Teresa de la Rosa Barron, 1898. That's right. As much as it pains me to select a Mothman enthusiast this high in the draft, made sense to pair our high-flying bard with league royalty on the other side of the field. This is definitely not an attempt by the GMs to bribe their way into Gemini Awards. Want that on the record now, but it's to bring a veteran locker room presence into Bondi Beach, help out our new users. No other reasons. Thank you for your time.
That's gonna need some HR investigation afterwards.
No, it's not. Shut up.
And
Going from darkness to the loudness is such a funny contrast. I enjoy it.
Hey,
That brings us to pick 21.
yes, pick 21 for Portland.
With the 21st pick in the DSFL Draft, Portland selects Gucci Gurley, a running back, user Mr. Goat 1246. A running back in Portland, there's nothing we love more than bringing back our trade deadline claims. We believe that this TDL claim can become the greatest running back, you heard that, in the history of the DSFL. Also commonly referred to as the GOAT, Gurley brings a Gucci level of play to the field which will cause fear in opposing teams' defenses. Go Snack.
Alrighty there. Moving to Dallas Bird Dogs for pick 22.
Yes, with the 22nd overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select Huge Yakman, linebacker, user Wolfzilla. We go from one of the worst names in the draft in our last pick to now one of the best names in the draft. We needed a star linebacker, and we got what we think is the best one in the draft in our third round. As my great-grandma would say, get that man, he's stealing. May she rest in peace. She would have loved this pick as she loved off-ball linebackers. What a great woman.
What?
It's beautiful.
I'm crying.
I miss her
I
already.
love that none of us read each other's notes beforehand. The surprise is so much better.
This isn't a moment of silence. This
Honestly.
is a moment of
No leaks.
speechlessness.
I've been waiting for the laughter to convulse.
Following on for that, KCC with pick 23 have selected Eric Betty Jr., user Bachudo safety. They have written, very surprised this user was still available. A league vet who has returned. Bachudo is also a Washington Commander fan, so I couldn't let him slip anymore. Bachudo is going to fill a big void in our secondary and looking forward to having them in our locker room. Also, just say it here, shout out to Bachudo, he does your DSFL preseason file, so you can thank him when your games start up this time next week, or actually it'll be earlier than this time, because it'll be Thursday, no, it would be this time, exactly, actually. So you can thank him when you see that live here on the same YouTube channel. And then for our end of round 3, we actually are going back to London Royals instead of Tijuana.
Surprise! With the 24th overall pick, the London Royals select Lane Wilson, user Dusty Wilson 22, wide receiver. Possibly a lost brother of Owen and Luke, Dusty comes to the UK this time around, hoping to leave his opponents in said dust. The Burners will be on this season as Scud has the second half to a terrifying wide receiver duo completed.
Going to have a nice little attack there out in London. So to kick off our 4th round, we will be going back to the Norfolk Sea Wolves.
With the first pick in the 4th round, number 25 overall, Norfolk selects tight end long snapper user Gadget. Tight end is a huge need for us, and Gadget is an incredible user, so this was a pick we sprinted to submit. He'll be invaluable to us as another veteran presence in the locker room, and his player will help greatly in both the passing game and with his run blocking.
Does anyone know his render?
Yeah, what is that?
I think it's a snapper.
Oh my god, it is.
Jesus Christ!
It might even be a long one.
We
can't tell. It's cut off.
Takes an awful long fishing pole to catch a long snapper. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
I do.
No, I don't.
But
I don't get it.
I hate it here. Next pick.
Yes, we will hear what Tijuana has to say for pick 26. Tijuana.
Isn't that you?
No,
Sorry,
I'm
that's me.
KCC.
At 26, Tijuana selects Casey Gordon, linebacker, Swanky Pants 31. Their GM said, we needed some linebacker support after losing I'm an Outlaw and Billionaire, so they decided to pick up Tijuana legend in all caps, Swanky Pants. Casey Gordon was also a post-trade deadline waiver pickup, and we hope to bring him back-to-back Ultra Minis.
We shall see how that luck goes. We shall also see who will be going to Minnesota here at pick 27.
Pick 27, Minnesota is taking Tony Scaletta, user Starboy. We made a wish on a shooting star that this user would still be available when our pick came back around. As a longtime user, and let's face it, probably only other Georgia Tech fan besides myself, we had to lock them in here. Starboy is really going to help fill out our front seven, and the Ducks solidify themselves as a defensive terror in the North.
Indeed, they shall. Minnesota will shoot for the moon and land somewhere among the stars with that pick. We shall see what Bondi were able to accomplish with pick 28.
With the 28th overall pick, that's right, Rookie Chat, say it with me. Get ready to learn Australian, buddy. We select Speedhawk, user P Money, linebacker. With the vaunted Bermuda Triangle of last season getting depleted, bringing in some avian speed was an absolute no-brainer for Bondi Beach. An experienced user with good vibes, filling a need at the linebacker position, expects to see them flying around the field and making plays in our backfield.
Indeed they will. And, Hawks, who has some great vision there for linebacker, always a good need. We see what Portland needed and what they wanted as they are on the clock for pick 29.
Whoa, that's me. Pick number 29. Portland selects Upsetty Spaghetti linebacker, user Agent Chaos. Linebacker, make sure to hide your spaghetti because Upsetty Spaghetti is in town. Linebacker was a big need for us entering this draft, and we believe spaghetti is the solution. What can't spaghetti solve? Don't upset spaghetti because it will lead to chaos in your backfield and leave your passing game in tangled noodles. Get some Bamford magic.
Get out.
Ugh, just gross.
We are hitting into the 30s now with exactly pick 30 belonging to the Dallas Bird Dogs.
Alright. So, before... Actually, no, I'm gonna... Hold on. This is a weird... Okay, am I allowed to explain this pick? Do people know what's going on here?
No.
Or should I just read his user, because I can't see his name? You know what, screw it. With the 30th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select... Go to... What does that say?
I'm Negs.
Go to imnegs.net.
.net.
Did he change his name?
No. So hold on. Let's go to IMNet. You know what? ADHD. Defensive tackle. Negs. Congrats, Negs. This is your new player's name. Our defensive line was something that we needed to fix after call-ups. Really got to us, D-Walt. And we got a great fix right here. Negs is one of my favorite users in the league and is a Survivor legend. However, or hopefully, unlike Survivor, he can win a championship here in Dallas. and solidify our team as one of the greatest of all time. Thank you, Negs, and I hope you enjoy your new player's name.
Oh my god, it's an actual site.
Did anyone go to this?
Yes.
Did anyone
It's
go to
cursed.
this? This is
It's
amazing.
so cursed.
This is amazing.
Looks like a MySpace page.
Don't bring it on stream, Neg or Darkness. It'll
Oh.
kill us all.
I don't.
What is
.net. Okay.
Okay,
Dang,
Please.
we're
Next
moving
pick.
along. We're gonna go rushing straight to pick 31 of Kansas City to get away from the hell that this is. Pick 31 for Kansas City is Will Nuck, user Nuck, running back from the University of British Columbia. They have this to say: this one was the steal of the draft, in my opinion. Nuck created the day the offline draft started and didn't get approved until a couple hours before we started drafting, so he almost wasn't eligible. I think some teams thought he was a waiver player and that's why he fell. Nook is an old user who has returned to the league, who makes great graphics. Really excited about his pick as well. Hint, we're excited about them all. I have to say, he was actually one of the original GMs of Yellowknife all the way back in Season 1 in like 2017. If you actually look when you go into your profile, you can see like a number that is pretty much what user number you are. He is user number 7 of this league. I believe it's 7.
Oh, he's old.
So he's kind of knows what he's doing. It's great to see someone like that come back into the league after a few years.
Yeah.
But to end the 4th round, we are heading to the Tijuana Luchadors to see what they decide they need.
And with the 32nd overall pick, the Tijuana Luchadors select Gregors Winicki, linebacker, user era. Even after drafting KC Gordon, we still needed a star linebacker to fill out holes in our defense, and we were lucky Winicki fell to us. Hopefully he pairs up well with KC and can rain havoc on offenses across the DSFL.
University. I'm not sure if that's a real university.
Quick, somebody Google it.
No, we saw what happened last time. We are not Googling things. We will instead move into the 5th round of the draft. Norfolk Seawolves are back on the clock.
With the first pick in the 5th round, number 33 overall, Norfolk selects Lloyd Bornstein. Norfolk definitely has a theme this draft, huh? Sticking with retooling their defense, Norfolk was over the moon thrilled to see Lloyd Bjornstein and user Dr. Lloyd available at this pick. Along with Roquefort, Lloyd will bring a ton of youthful excitement to the Seawolves and should be a key piece for the secondary moving forward. Welcome to Norfolk and congratulations.
Norfolk gonna be much smarter now, bringing in a doctor. Will London be able to match that? We shall see with pick 34.
With the 34th overall pick, the London Royals select Jonathan Bywater, Canadian Goose 25, linebacker. The Goose is loose, everyone, as the Canadian will take his talents across the Atlantic and away from Minnesota. London is hoping this Goose has the golden egg they'll need for an ultimate soon.
That sounds very delicious. We'll see how London go. If preseason happens, it will be on your Tuesday coming up, with week 1 happening Thursday. So we get to see all these people in action within a week, which will be very exciting. Also exciting is this pick coming up for Minnesota, number 35.
With the 35th pick, Minnesota is going to take Julian Rose, user Gage 2 at running back. Gage 2 is a proven veteran and has war room experience. We can't believe he fell so far. We can't wait to bring him home to Min so DeWalt can keep pinging him there.
Indeed.
All right, with the 36th pick, Bondi Beach selects, get ready to learn Australian, buddy, McDripson offensive line. Reunited, and it feels so good. That's right, TDL pickup coming back to Bondi Beach. getting in on that vaunted, incredible offensive line known as the Armada. We are so happy to have McDropson back in Australia.
Yes. We at least you won't have to learn Australian because you already learned it. We move on. Pick 37. We are going to Portland Pythons.
Okay, get ready to learn Portland. The 37th in the DSFL draft, Portland selects Jonathan Irons, wide receiver, Jada 123876. Personally, this is my favorite player we draft right off the start. Can't believe he fell this far, but I am so glad. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines steel as a commercial iron that contains carbon in any amount up to about 1.7% as an essential alloying constituent and is malleable when under suitable conditions. Well, we got our irons, and now with some suitable conditions and some Civ 5 skill, we got ourselves a draft steal. Irons will be a crucial element to our offensive success for times to come.
Indeed. And then we move Dallas Bird Dog. You are up. Pick 38. What do you have for us?
With the 38th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select Sewage Joe Fantringham, a defensive tackle user, Bronx Bombers. Yeah, we're back with another DL. Hopefully we don't draft 12 more and make DL 14. Bronx is a great veteran user, and we were very surprised he was still available in the 5th round. So we snatched him up and solidified our defensive line for the seasons to come.
Indeed. I'm not sure though bringing a person named Sewage is going to be great for the team. Might be a few concerns there. But
Don't worry, he smells fine. I already checked.
That's a good check. But moving on to pick 39, round 5, it is the Kansas City Coyotes. Get ready to learn Kyotonese. Sure, we run with it. We have Russell Jimmies from So Evil, quarterback. Welcome to the team. So Evil is a KCC alumni, and it just made sense to bring him back home. He will split time with Shady this season, but after that he will reign. The reins are his. Another good locker room presence added this late in the draft. Watch a huge win to us. Yes, I former GM of the team, and now he will be the GM, and he can probably teach the lessons on Kyotonese and whatever that actually means, because I don't know what that means.
I think it means throats up.
Throats up.
I believe it.
I can't deny it. But we also can't deny that Tijuana here are on the clock with pick 40.
And with the 40th pick, Tijuana selected a trade.
Okay, so,
A trade that my team was involved in.
Yep. So,
Weird.
So Norfolk have traded pick 40 and 56 and will receive pick 41 and 49 from Tijuana. So going down a little bit here, just by one pick, and going up in the 7th round. Norfolk, you want to explain this trade since you're here?
Yeah, so we had a user that we really wanted at 40, and obviously you see we trade back one pick there. We thought that they might end up with Tijuana, so we decided to pony up a little bit and take a bit of a hit moving back later in the draft to make sure we could get our person here.
Alrighty, which means Norfolk is now on the clock, and who have you traded up for?
Norfolk trades up for Elijah Dyson, quarterback, user Pat. So going into the draft, we weren't looking at a quarterback, but with our beloved Ziegler's Orange County Otters looking to swap him to the secondary, by mid-draft we had a plan. If Pat was there at our next pick, we were going to slam dunk that pick. There are a lot of great quarterbacks in this draft, but anybody in your war room will tell you that I was banging on the table to bring Pat on in some capacity from about second round on, even before we knew we needed a quarterback. Love that it worked out for us. Absolutely fantastic user, great human being, and we're so excited for him to lead our team from behind center for seasons to come. Welcome in, Pat.
Indeed. Nice trade up. And just to secure this guy, we see now who Tijuana was happy to drop down for. Pick 41 is belonging to them.
And you get me again. With the 41st overall pick, Tijuana selects Puddles O'Duck, quarterback, user ZWiz. After the quarterback floodgates opened, we knew we had to get our hands on one, and who else but Puddles O'Duck. ZWiz is an ISFL legend, and we know he is going to be our quarterback of the future for years to come. They also included in their draft notes a little jab at KCC for starting the quarterback merry-go-round, basically saying that we all could have waited until last round to take our quarterbacks, but KCC had to ruin it.
But I think this is now 3 in a row.
Typical Kansas City activities.
Okay, moving on. Pick 42 belongs to the London Royals. Will they make it 4 in a row?
Does it? Hit my music. Hit the slide, darkness.
Okay,
Is that
London with pick
Triceratops
42.
music?
Select. Oh, it's a trade.
That's right. This pick better get ready to learn Australian. Bondi Beach moves up to 42, trading away 44 and 52.
Any explanation you want to give?
Go ahead to hit that next slide for me real quick.
Okay, with this traded up for pick, Bondi Beach have picked
The 4th QB in a row with I'm Satan Jr. Bugs. God, we've drafted so many great weapons. We want to make sure we can have someone who could use them effectively, unlike Thor, our late quarterback, who's dead to me because he got called up. So we made a great pick here with Bugs. We're excited to have her on the team, and we're going to make some big waves in Bondi Beach.
It's pretty dangerous, but then again, you got the Bondi Rescue Lifeguards. They're very good.
Are they?
Yeah, they have a TV show about them.
Whack.
What is more whack is the fact that we have to listen to Minnesota and Chicken Little again as they are on the clock with pick 43.
With pick 43, we are breaking the QB chain and selecting Bean Beeman III, linebacker user Seymour. We really went all out on defense with this draft, and Seymour fit the bill for what we needed. Feeding Bean has been the mantra for Seymour's last player, but now Bean's going to feast on offenses. We can't wait to see more of them around the locker room.
Indeed, a very seasoned user here. Now they will be defensive side. I wonder what their mantra is going to become. That's a question for another day, as we have picks to do. Pick 44 belongs to the London Royals.
With pick 44, the London Royals select DeMarcus Brothers, cousin Huey, safety. Although not nearly as tall as cousins, Brothers intends to be a defensive powerhouse regardless. With London needing a lot of help in the secondary, we're hoping to treat him much better than his namesake and retain him.
Indeed. Someone unmuted? No? Okay. It's the best one on my head.
Oh, I unmuted, sorry.
For this pick. Okay, well, we shall get to that pick then. Pick 45 of Portland Pythons.
Pick 45 with the 45th pick in the DSFL Draft. Portland selects, and you guys will all recognize this user, Swantavius Stack, offensive lineman, user Swanty. Who doesn't like a good O-lineman? Swanty is probably the GOAT offensive lineman user, and we're sure Stack will continue the trend. He might even hit 1,000 TPE in his rookie season. We're excited to welcome the former Mr. Commissioner as a Python. Go Snake.
Gosnick. Yes, Swanty was the former commissioner. He actually had 2 reigns, and now it is me. So
Is it you?
Yes. Anyway.
Oh. I thought you meant you were announcing the next pick.
No.
I was like,
Next
no,
pick
you're
belongs
not.
to Dallas, which is...
That's why I was so confused.
No.
I was scared you were taking my job.
You will keep your job and you will do it well. You are up with Dallas's pick 46.
Okay. With the 46th overall pick, Dallas selects D. Fernandez, wide receiver, user Fetty. We could not be happier to nab Fetty at this point in the draft. A PBE user and future ISFL legend this late in the draft? Yes, please. We can't wait to add D to our offense and churn him out as the next Dallas Bulldogs wide receiver great. Thanks for all the hits, and we can't wait to see you catch more balls, D.
Indeed, we shall see how they perform. Pick 47 is going back to Kansas City Coyotes, and learning Coyotenese today is going to be Brennan Kennedy II, linebacker from user BK1689. Another user who returned after some time, hoping we can get him active and in the locker room. That's a very one sentence. I actually got him recruited myself. I made him come back to the league from the Werewolf server. So I am excited and hope KCT you can keep him active and keep him around. If not, tell me and I'll go push him. Then to end the 6th round, pick 48 belongs to the Tijuana Luchadors.
With the 48th overall pick, the Tijuana Luchadors select Bunny, safety, user, Bunny, render, Bunny, Rabbit University. Tijuana says we needed some more defensive help and decided that we needed a shutdown defensive back, and that came in the form of Bunny. Bunnies are rabbits, and the only time I've seen someone defeat a rabbit is with a holy hand grenade. To beat Bunny, send a prayer on the count of 3 and hope you don't have to run away. Also, a quick note to the rest of the DSFL. Sorry for Lucha snoring for so long until we made the pick.
We won't forgive them. Or you.
Yeah, we don't.
Dallas much slower. Don't worry.
Whoa.
We'll leak the
I have
stats
the receipts. I have the receipts.
after the draft.
After the draft, yes, we got many more rookies to still finish up. We also have waivers at the end of this draft, so anyone that has been currently picked up, you will get shouted at the end, so make sure to stick around for that as well. As we enter the 7th round, and we have a back-to-back pick, because it's Tijuana yet again.
You get a little more Scani in your life. What's not to love? With the 49th overall pick, the Tijuana Luchadors selected Cameron Gold, kicker, user a cup of bread. Kickers are people, and we decided to Sorry, that's a really funny way to start. Kickers are
Where's
people.
Zinzi?
and we decide to draft one instead of turning to Skynet Robotics for a kicker bot. Hopefully Cameron Gold can live up to the kicking legends that have graced Tijuana in the past. Welcome to Tijuana, cup of bread.
You better be careful.
I can just hear Jaws music with Zenny appearing in the background.
Oh, that was funny. That caught me off guard.
Sharkbola doesn't eat legs, so they can't kick. So we have finally reached pick 50 here, and it is the London Royals' honour to announce it.
Woo! Pick 50. With pick 50, it's another kicker, Ham Hargreaves. User Ham Hargreaves. The notes say, we like pork. London was hungry this off-season, so we decided to bring in some ham. Look out for this power-legged kicker to take the league by storm.
Scotty, is this a person? Kickers are people too?
Kickers are people.
Kickers are people.
Below that photo.
We don't know
I
if they're
know that's
good
person.
people, bad people, half people, but they're people of some kind.
I mean, Zinzi's a Muppet.
What is the render? Is it just AI generated man with beard that looks like Sam Hartman?
I don't know,
Don't worry
but
about
it's
I think you nailed it.
it's staring in my soul.
It's a person. It's a person.
I don't
Okay,
know.
okay,
Love
okay.
or fear.
Okay. All right, jeez.
Pick 51 will go to Minnesota Greyduck. It can't possibly be 3 kickers in a row, can it?
It will not be. With pick 51, Minnesota's taken Dason DeHorn, user ModPro at cornerback. ModPro is one of the sneaky good users we debated taking much earlier in the draft. Having him fall to us at this point was such a dream. Many people throw around the term steal of the draft, but we truly believe when all is said and done with this draft class, ModPro is going to be that guy. We can't wait to get Dason DeHorn into the mini blue and gray and have him be a giant stalwart in our defensive backfield for seasons to come.
I'm just glad we finally got an actual person picked. Compared to the last 2 ones. And now the kicker mafia will be knocking at my door. But we get another.
I mean, they kind of kick at your door, right?
Usually they miss. They have to knock.
Hey!
True that, but we will have a pick going straight back to London. Pick 52.
With the 52nd overall pick, the London Royals select Derek Becker, user Derek Becker, DE, DEs. With one of the more confusing yet familiar names, Derek Becker comes in to fit on the line opposite of Sexpot. Hopefully the competition can help iron sharpen iron on his defense, and the two will front it for many seasons to come.
Alrighty then, we move to
Portland.
Portland Pythons, the Snakes.
Bondi Beach, pay attention to this one.
With pick 53.
Okay.
With the 53rd pick in the DSFL draft, Portland Pythons select Kiwi Flapjacks, defensive end, user Kiki. What's immune to pancakes? A flapjack. From the potato fields to the football field, Kiwi's skill is unrivaled. Kiki will get past your O-lineman in a flash and will leave your quarterback flapjacking in the wind. What's better than an Aussie? A Kiwi. We do in fact love Kiki and are riding with them to the end.
I can't agree with that.
I don't like the phrase flapjacking, but you know what? Go for it.
Did Bamford write that one too, Thor, or was that you?
I think that was a last minute edit by me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan.
Fan of Kiki. Not a fan of what we said about Kiwis.
That was last minute me.
We'll talk after the stream. Portland might be getting a new GM. We'll see. But a new pick will be going to Dallas Bird Dogs as they are on the clock with pick 54.
Yeah, we are. With the 54th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select Rafi Turnbell, tight end, Newtown 08 user. Uptown Cord? No thank you. Newtown 08? Yes, please. This user is someone we were shocked fell into our laps this late in the draft, and we could not be any more excited for him to join an amazing offense and slot in as our starting tight end and join the line of Bird Dogs that have been great at tight end, most notably Legend Bread Bowl.
Indeed. Nice pick up to help the offense of Dallas. We get to see what KCC have done here with pick 55. They have selected Lamarcus Love, user Klepto, defensive end from the Pennsylvania State University. I do not have notes for this person whatsoever, so shame on you, KCC. Does anyone know something about the user to say something here?
I love this pick, man.
Yeah, Klepto,
Yeah,
maybe like
you gotta love it here.
He's gonna be a defensive end that can pick pockets just as well.
Stole it from us.
Yes, don't he says love, but I don't think he's gonna love. I think he loves second quarterbacks even more.
He's gonna love him to death.
Yeah, love him to death. Love him all the way to hopefully a MVP and KCC Ultra Mini. Welcome to the team. Which brings us to pick 56 and the Norfolk Seawolves.
Oh yeah, that is us.
Indeed.
Sorry, it's been so long since we've picked. With pick 56 here, Norfolk selects Jack Mancuso, running back, user Tryhawks. Wow, it's not every day you see a backyard barbecuer rise up and make a career change from an everyday cook to a football player. But Norfolk felt it was necessary to bring a new flavor to the running game that already features a weird fruit bar and a fullback. Welcome to Norfolk.
Indeed, welcome to Norfolk. But we shall not make you go anywhere because Norfolk have a back-to-back pick here at the start of the 8th round.
With the next pick, Norfolk selects Jeffrey Jefferson, cornerback, user Jack. A distant cousin of Justin Jefferson, Jeffrey Jefferson, jumped through hoops to find a spot in the league and will join what is shaping up to be a very strong secondary for the Seawolves. Congrats, and welcome to Norfolk.
Welcome indeed. I don't think you had enough emphasis on the username though. Would you like to try that again?
Yeah, let me try that. Hold on. Jeff.
Not enough F.
That's a very...
Not enough
Jeff.
F.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna win.
Not enough E. Not enough E.
Don't
Yeah,
try
that
to
Jeff.
Come on.
Not
Just
enough
gotta
E.
5.
find it from
You got too much F.
from
Your mixture is off.
bellows of your
Randy with 8 A's.
Hey, Ron.
Moving on from that disappointment of pronunciation, we get to go back to London Royals with pick 58.
With the 58th overall pick, the London Royals select Oliver Wilson, user Cruzzy, a tight end. London finalized their collection of Wilson brothers and managed to grab another target for Scud. We're feeling a little crazy about this pick, but look forward to having him in London.
King Henry VIII School of Tea. That is a refined person if I've ever seen. The monocle, mustache, top hat. He is very gentlemanly. I hope he has a bit of aggression on the field. And this user might see it and can ping me later, but that render reminds me of like the Spiffing Brit on YouTube. I have no clue if anyone's gonna know who that is.
It's a very London render.
Indeed. Definitely British. Definitely old.
Meant to be.
Meant to be, indeed. We move on, though, to Minnesota with pick 59.
Yep, Minnesota is going to take Dennis Lee, linebacker, from user Kaki-chan. These pants have moves. Kaki-chan is just another addition to our defensive front seven. And hey, Kaki, if you're watching this, we would love to have you in our locker room, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Indeed, we always love seeing people join locker rooms. It's a lot of fun in there. It's where you really feel that you can build connections to people and use, meet friends, because overall, whilst we are a football league, we are a community first. Even if we have some people like Scotty.
I don't know about that. I'm here to get wins.
Well, you failed at that so far.
I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
You said a bad word.
You should get that checked out.
Fine.
We should. Speaking of getting that checked out, let's check out what Bondi have drafted over the way in Australia with pick 60.
Over at pick 60. That's right. Getting ready to learn Australian, buddy. Bondi Beach selects Michael Mann, user MMan020. To be the man, you got to beat the man. And that's why we're taking the safety, so we can beat each and every one of you other GMs. That's right. You're all here. You're all going to lose. All right? You all see it? You all feel that? Just checking. All right. We're excited to pick Michael Mann up, have him anchor down that backside of the field for us in our secondary, along with Walter Jensen. It's going to be a great defense for us this year. And by God, I hope we can get this guy in our locker room.
I don't know what irks me more, the fact that you keep talking about learning Australian, or that you have the chance to say mate and very Australian thing, and you say buddy every single time.
Here's the thing, right? I don't want to culturally appropriate.
I give
You just got
Wise.
permission.
I'm being sensitive.
I give you permission.
Wise.
Maybe I'll do it for our waiver pickup.
You got the cultural appropriation card. Pass, if you will.
Indeed. What we're not passing is the pickup that Portland Pythons have made here at pick 61. Who is it?
Hit the slide for me. With pick 61, the Portland Python select user CharXF, kicker punter Char. Let me check my notes. NOLA was one pick away from. Portland is one pick away from winning the Ultimate last year, and we believe this is the pick to remedy the situation.
Are you just gonna make a code so they can't throw picks?
Based on this user's render, kickers are not a person.
Exactly, they are
We've
robots.
gotten two. We know the recipe.
We now have undeniable proof that they are not people.
They're just lines of code.
Arnar.
Yes.
The
Pretty-
numbers,
pretty
Mason.
damn
What do
good.
they mean?
Alrighty, we move on to pick 62 with the Dallas Bird Dogs.
With the 62nd overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select Logan McGinnis, safety user Slickman Ill. At this point in the draft, we're just drafting based on names, and while we hope that Slickman comes back and has a great career, we don't know if this will happen. However, we love his build and hope he will come around soon and have a great time and career in Dallas. It can help us make a more revitalized, amazing defense. Come home, Logan. The kids miss you.
Indeed, we want all these people to come home and find their spot in the league again. We always can do with more people sticking around, and having more people around in all the locker rooms just means more fun for all. We move on to pick 63 for Kansas City, who have selected Derek Thomas, user Derek Thomas from the University of Alabama, linebacker. I assume it's, again, don't have any notes, but I assume very similarly to most at this point, someone who that KCC will love to see respond when they reach out and join the locker room, get them back in the league, help them out in any way they can, and find a way to make you enjoy and stick around in our amazing community. Tijuana then follows this up with pick 64.
And at pick 64, they select So Gringo, quarterback. We decided to draft another quarterback, as So Gringo showed promise and activity when we scouted him. Hopefully he'll turn into a 5-star ISFL prospect by the end of the season. Welcome to Tijuana, So Gringo.
Theme fit.
Indeed it does.
So real for that.
It was written in the stars.
We then have pick 65 for the Norfolk Seawolves to start round 9.
At pick 65, first pick in the 9th round, Norfolk selects Waldo McCrunchy, wide receiver, user Ravioli Cowboy. There's a new cowboy in town, and their name is Ravioli. Waldo looks to be the sous chef to Benny Hanna in the Norfolk receiving corps this season, and we're thrilled to add them. Congrats.
Congrats indeed. Not to get confused with the Waldo we have on stream, this one is actually good.
Damn!
Hey, what did I do to you? What did I do to you?
That's a down under low blow right there.
Just bury him, he's
Does that
done.
make it right side up?
Maybe.
We go
Like,
on.
I'm gonna go cry in my bed.
We move
tonight.
on. That doesn't matter.
Darkness, have you systematically dissed every one of us on stream? Do you have like a list you're just checking names off of?
I think I haven't dissed Fiery Heart and Hoofian yet.
I mean,
Oh,
you
so you
did
just-
chastise me
There's
for
time.
using
There's
mate
time.
in the get ready to
Did I
learn
miss my
Australian,
diss?
so.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, did I miss my disc too? Not that I'm asking.
We still have
you.
picks and waivers, guys.
It's just Hoovian. I'll make sure to chuck that in there. With pick 66,
Yeah, but-
London Royals are on the clock.
With the 66th overall pick, the London Royals select Gavin Bibardo, user Quinner360. He's a wide receiver. We drafted this user entirely because we believe he'll be our winner and turn this around. Turn this turn around. 360. That's the joke.
Oh,
Yeah, see, this isn't me. This isn't me insulting you. This is me insulting their writing. If you have to explain.
You have
the
to
joke,
explain the
it's not a
joke.
good
It's
joke.
not great. Yeah.
Anyways, we move on to pick 67, where Chicken Lips. Take it away.
Yes, sir. So with the last pick of the draft, Minnesota is taking Kamari Bennett, user 8 Saints, quarterback. 8 Saints is the official last pick of this draft class. Well, I can think of another quarterback that worked out well for. Come join us in the locker room and let's see if we can have a Brock Purdy 2.0.
Oh no, not Brock Purdy.
that'd be pretty cool.
Get out of my court.
No.
Oh
I am
my
not paying
god.
you.
Crap.
Okay, but yes, as said, that was the end of the draft. But it is not the end of our stream because we have some waiver creates.
Oh my god.
For anyone that doesn't know, waiver
This is
creates
what
are
everybody's here for.
indeed. Waiver creates are those that are created once the draft has already started. So then we have a nice long list of players that go onto waivers and get picked up by teams. Anyone else that creates during the season will also go onto waivers, but this is our first batch and we are here to announce them. I shall announce them, and if teams have anything to say about them, I know some teams have notes, some teams don't, just because they're unsure if it was going to get announced or not. We shall make our way through. Just over an hour, so we made really good time. So, without further ado, waivers. First of all, J.J. Watt, wide receiver, has been claimed by the Norfolk Sea Wolves. You guys have any comments you would like to make?
Yeah, I got some stuff written up. So top tier name, top tier user, super active from what we've seen. We were incredibly excited that we had the ability to grab them off of waivers. I literally have written here, Scotty and I could barely contain ourselves when we saw this user pop up. They're going to be a complete game changer on the offensive side of the ball and should completely transform the Seawolves' return game after the loss of DL. Congrats and welcome to Norfolk.
Indeed.
Hey, Darkness, guess what?
Guess what?
Exactly.
See, I'm too good at this game.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
The things we do. Anyway, moving on very swiftly for my own sanity. Our second waiver claim is Hollywood Tez, wide receiver who has been claimed by the London Royals. I do believe, Hoovian, that they do have some notes for their claims.
Yep, they sure do. Not very much, but there's big trust. They gonna get an ultimate out of him. But believe that. We got us a star.
Mm-hmm.
Read it word for word. I tried.
Trust.
I am so happy London wrote that out because I've never heard her talk like that before in my life. And I'm so happy to have heard it.
I feel like you're gonna feel halfway through just the soul dying, but they kept going, so I admire that spirit.
Hey, the commitment was there. That's what matters.
Definitely was. We move on to our third waiver claim. Lyle Ribidux, a linebacker who was claimed by the Minnesota Grey Ducks.
Minnesota picked up Lyle here, user Figgy. He's a fresh create, but a seasoned Sim League veteran. Now with 4 human linebackers, our opponents are going to have a real tough time. Welcome to the team.
Minnesota, you got yourself a proper line full of backers. But yes, I don't have users here. I only have player names. So if you know the users, shout it out when I announce them. Moving on, we have Tolo Retriever, wide receiver, claimed by the Dallas Bird Dogs.
Yes, Darkness. We love that we were able to get such a great player in the waiver section of the stream. And, we love what Talia can bring to the team and what he brings to the locker room as well. And, we love the name even more. I mean, come on. Retriever? How could this guy not be a bird dog?
What's their username so you can give them a shout out? Because I noted you very particularly didn't say it.
I don't have it written down. You can give me 1 second. Let me go to prospects. It's down here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you can even just down that so we can announce. You can give me the username for all users.
I wrote it down literally before the stream started. Oh, it's not in prospects.
Oh. We can come back to that. We can continue on with the next pick, which was Mio Sticky Hands McGee, wide receiver, who will be learning Australian at the Bondi Beach Buccaneers.
Okay, all right. I'm going to try it. All right. Get ready to learn Australian, mate. See, it's not as good. But we're excited to have this user, a multi-sim league user. They're active in PBE and SHL. They're super active, yapping with the rookies in the rookie Discord, specifically the corners. And we're hoping that he's going to iron sharpen iron with all our great wide receivers and Walter Jensen. So, yep, we're excited to have him here in Bondi Beach.
Do you have their username?
D-Hoop.
D-Hoop. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Buccaneers.
Our username is Mayor.
Mayor, thank you very much. Mayor, Tolo Retriever.
M-E-R.
Then we go to Tyler Higbee II, tight end, who has been claimed by the Portland Pythons.
Bamford was really excited for this waiver pick, and he wrote this. I was really excited to get this pick. User is Sensible Dictator.
Wow, that's great to hear.
Is it?
I mean, they're sensible.
It's sensible.
So it's okay.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, we still have
I like taters.
We have another 4 here, which is Jack Ripper, user Sparrow86. Linebacker is going to be claimed by the Kansas City Coyotes. So, have fun in your new team. I'm sure they will be reaching out soon. I know that was one of the many people Orange Julius recruited. So it's nice to see a little hustle of waivers to get even onto the stream. So congratulations and thank you all GMs for that. We move on to James Lynch, running back. User Nix, you will be going to the Tijuana Luchadors. Another user recruited by Orange Julius, so knows what they're doing because they've been in other sim leagues before. We shall see how they fill out the backfield. And once more, next claim is Southwest, wide receiver from the Norfolk Seawolves. Do you have anything you'd like to say about them? User Honored Mexican.
Scotty, did you have anything for this one written down? I think so. No? Not? I do?
Yeah. No, it's on the notes. I got it, though.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, Southwest is a user who just joined the league and seems to have a very nice start on a linebacker build. Linebacker and D-line is a need for our team, so we're ecstatic to bring them to Norfolk.
Indeed. And then finally, our last waiver we have. If I haven't read you out yet, you probably are still pending on waivers, or may have even been taken in the time that I got this information for the stream, which is about half an hour before it started, so you could be picked up in a matter of minutes and be starting to find your new teams. But our last name for the stream is Ryan Joseph. User Rydell439, linebacker. You have been claimed by the London Royals.
The London Royals notes are, instead of getting Del Taco, we took a detour and ordered an outstanding linebacker in Rydell who we hope will anchor London's linebacker core for seasons to come.
Indeed, indeed. Now with that,
Hi, Triceracop.
What? Huh?
I think that was that Danger Dog?
Was that Danger Daughter?
I think so.
Hi,
God bless.
Triceracop.
It's me, Triceracop. Anyway, let's keep going.
anyways, that is now officially the end of our DSFL S46 draft. I thank everyone for sticking through all 67 picks and 11 waiver pickups, if I'm not mistaken. Very quickly after this is done, there will be a link going around so everyone can get their draft signature that you saw today on screen. That'll be coming around. I want to thank each and every one of the hosts here today for giving up their time to announce the picks and making this such an awesome experience for all rookies. Once again, if you were drafted late, it doesn't mean anything. You now can just prove that all these other GMs were dumb and wrong. And who doesn't like that, doing that to other people? So
it's all motivation,
exactly.
Right? It's all about looking at those Norfolk Seawolves and saying, you know what, they are garbage. You know what, they are going to lose.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Exactly.
You mean the team who won the draft? Oh, interesting. Interesting take.
Oh, hang the banner.
First overall.
You know what? After the last
First
two seasons,
overall.
they'll hang a banner.
First overall.
Mm-hmm. But end of the day, the DSFL is all about development and having you introduced to the league, having fun, understanding what you do. So it does not matter where you go. It does not matter if your team wins or if they are Minnesota.
Bruh.
Correct.
Get him.
Single out one.
Get him.
He's in our war room too.
Yes. I have been Minnesota for about 20 plus seasons. Help me.
Alright, we done?
Yes, we are done. I don't believe there's anything else to say. Like I said, the potential preseason for DSFL will be Tuesday if it is streamed. If not, it will be week 1 on Thursday, which will probably be me recording it anyway, so we will see you then. Quick shout out that even if you are new, we have a special off-season survey task that you get 5 TP just answering a bunch of quick, simple questions. It's always good for that because that is a very great source for our information to know where we need to look at spending our time as HO in the league. So please, if you have not done that already, do that. And I will leave you.
Got anything else you need to sell, Darkness? What's next? HelloFresh? Can we get out of here?
Blocks.
I was just gonna
This
say.
stream is actually sponsored by Acrylic Block.
Acrylic block.
Hell yeah.
Redbubble Acrylic Box is our sponsorship, and
That's
that
the
is all
shape
from
brought to you.
me. And
Use
then-
code Waldo for 15% off at checkout.
That is not
It
official.
won't work.
I cannot endorse that. But yeah, okay. Scotty, give us our final word.
Final congratulations to all of the rookies. Great job, GMs. Dallas Slow. Have fun and good night.